The Pi network is the newest digital coin to capture the attention of the cryptocurrency community even before it is fully launched. Some users see it as a way to invest in a cryptocurrency from the beginning and profit later. Pi has been compared to a multi-level marketing MLM scam with no value, in the same way that early Bitcoin adopters reaped massive profits from mining and holding the coin. We've got a lot of interesting details for you in today's video. So make sure to watch this video all the way through because you don't want to miss anything before we move on. If you are a cryptocurrency miner, please see the link in the description below to begin mining on your phone. Let's go back to the video. What is the percentage of a Pi's potential value? The primary goal of this video is to demonstrate how I calculate the value of a Pi. And, after the estimates, I'm glad I became a member of the Pi network. You may have recently noticed a Pi valuation. It appears to be far better than I had anticipated. The Pi network, for those who are unfamiliar, is a decentralized cryptocurrency platform that allows you to manage Pi from your phone. As a result, the project was launched in 2019 by a group of Stanford graduates. I needed to estimate three things before I could estimate the value of a Pi. First, I wanted to estimate the potential supply of PIS, as well as get an accurate forecast of demand and the actual value after being launched from there. First, I'll try to figure out a price. I'd like to look at the supply side, which I believe many of you will find fascinating. I've always been curious about how many Pi there are in the world. That's when I finally organized my research and attempted to do some work. And I needed some information before I could do the calculation. This included details like the Pi network's historical mining rates, the date on which all crash rates are reduced, as well as the maximum number of users before mining rates are reduced. All of this assists me in calculating the total number of Pi mines on the network. It's a fairly simple calculation, if you believe it. And that I have no intention of doing anything fancy during this video. All I want to do is to show you a few basic arithmetic concepts. Let's try to guess how many Pi miners there will be before the network reaches 10,000 users. And everyone, I'm going to try to multiply 10,000 users by 3 points per 1 Pi to figure out what percentage they get per hour, which appears to be around 31,000 Pi coins. Then we divide that number by 24, which is the length of a full day. Every single day, approximately 744,000 coins are mined on the network. Then incorporate that information. All that remains is to multiply that figure by the number of days until the network reaches 10,000 users. And, since the project's inception on March 14, 2019, this flow has lasted 69 days, reaching 10,000 users on May 22. The only thing we'd like to try now is multiplying 69 by the daily earnings. And this will provide us with a total supply of 51,336,000 coins for the duration of this era. I hope you've figured out what's going on with this calculation if you've been following along with me throughout this video. It's simply a matter of assuming that 10,000 people mined every day from the start of this object until May 22. We all know that this isn't always the case because the network didn't begin with 10,000 users. Instead, it has been a long-term, gradual process of growth. However, for this video, we'll simply assume that this is frequently part of one of the explanations we have available. We simply do not have the necessary information. I do not collect data on the total number of users every day. Also, don't think this is frequently a major issue because it vastly overestimates supply, implying that it is frequently quite conservative. We'll also get a much lower price than reality because the value of a Pi coin could be much higher than what's estimated in this video. So, once this is completed, we will have everything we need for the first 69 days. We will then repeat this process every day until December 31, 2021. I predict December 31, 2021 as the Pi Judgment Day, and this is frequently because developers estimate that Pi mining will cease in the fourth quarter of 2021. This means October, November, or December, and I'm going with the previous day just to be safe. I'd like you to understand exactly how I got this number right now. Second, I'm well aware that it's rather dull. As a result, you won't need to reconfirm it. The total amount of Pi in this location is estimated to be around 117 billion Pi coins. This is a large sum, but we won't know how much it's worth until we factor in demand. But before we get to the demand part, we need to make a small adjustment to this number. And this is frequent since the majority of people do not earn the lowest mining rate, and we must also consider the bonus referrals. So quickly, The project tells you that you only earn 0.2 Pi per hour, but that figure includes a full security circle and the lowest pioneer rate. However, as we all know, no one goes out of their way to fill their security circle. And I'm sure everyone on the network was compensated for referring one more person. This happens a lot because everyone on the network has to be referred by someone else. So it made perfect sense to me that we should always consider that. I believe that demand is a function of the price and supply of a cryptocurrency. And, just to be clear, consider that Stellar for a moment. It is currently priced at 46 cents. It also has a supply of 22.4 billion. And dividing the two numbers yields the following ratio: we can get a price for Pi of $1.70 by simply cross-multiplying. Now, I'd like to point out that this isn't always 100% correct. And, if this were a real project that I had to complete for work, I would never submit something like this, but I do want to mention that I think this is pretty interesting to look at, and the price is to provide a ratio for things like Bitcoin and also XRP for this video. This could result in a $1 price as well as a $250 million price. Because of the anticipated demand, you have a much better chance. Pi holders will be able to exchange their Pi for fiat currency or purchase goods and services on Pi's marketplace. Cryptocurrency holders have two options for converting or cashing out their holdings: directly purchasing goods and services with their crypto, or exchanging their crypto for fiat currency such as dollars, euros, and so on. The Pi network is building a peer-to-peer marketplace where our members can spend Pi directly to buy goods and services. We plan to start experimenting with Pi in-app transfers in Q4 2021, exchanging Pi for fiat currency on cryptocurrency exchanges. Pi's core team has no say in cryptocurrency exchanges, finance, Coinbase, Kraken, and so on. This brings us to the conclusion of the video. See you in the next video.